Yo, what's up, guys? So, I feel like online courses have a pretty negative connotation. They're known as like the male only fans or just outright scams. And while some of them definitely are, I personally bought a course about a year ago and it completely changed my mindset, my connections, and honestly the whole direction that my life was headed in. So, I would think of it like a restaurant. Like if you go into a restaurant, like some of them are going to be ass and some of them are going to be really good, and you can kind of tell from the outside, but usually you don't know until you actually just like go into the restaurant and actually try the food, right? So I was just chilling in my parents' crib in my room back in Arizona about a year ago, and I was watching YouTube and I got an ad for a trading course, and they were saying, "Yo, join my course. I will teach you how to become consistently profitable in, I think it was like 8 weeks or something like that." So I was going to learn how to trade and start making money with knowing nothing about trading in 8 weeks. Surprise, that shit did not happen. Not even close. So I'm pretty sure I purchased this in like November, like mid November, and I was consistent with it till around February. The total cost of the course was 8K, but I paid 2K to join, and then I would just start paying the rest as like I became profitable. So I only paid 2K because I never got profitable. And ultimately, even though I didn't make money from that, it would like ripped a band-aid off. Where when I was on the call, right? I hopped on the call to join the course, and it was a sales call, but I didn't know that. And at the end, he told me I have a decision to make. Like I have to spend this money and join, or pretty much just go back to what I was doing. And I was so scared because I didn't know fuck all about trading or what this was. I literally just saw it the night before, but I just did it because I was like, I don't really have any other options, honestly. Like I didn't realize how abundant this stuff was, and for me it was like there's this opportunity right in front of me that I can take to potentially make money. So why don't I take it? Like I wasn't thinking all that. I was honestly just scared as shit, and the dude just told me either I can do it now or I'll never be able to do it again. And I was like, oh fuck it, all right, dude, I'll just do it. And I pretty much had a heart attack after because I just gave him 2K, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. But that's why I ripped the band-aid off. Because first of all, it started to like change my relationship with money in the case of that 2K was an investment for me to actually live a life that I want to live. And also it gave me more certainty to actually take action and just start putting myself in a better position rather than just sitting there and hoping that something actually changes, right? And even on the call I was thinking like, damn, maybe I should like go ask my dad, like should I actually do this? And I was like, what good is that going to do? Like there were so many like limiting beliefs and thoughts going through my head, but ultimately I just ended up doing it, right? And that's why I say it ripped the band-aid off. So I did that for around 3 or 4 months, and until around February 22nd. So around 3 months, and I didn't get profitable. I was showing up consistently, and ultimately, I don't think it was like the actual course because there are people in there making money, but I think saying that you're gonna get profitable in trading in 8 weeks is okay. Just marketing to get you in, but I don't regret the purchase. Not even because of the actual content, but just because it changed. Like investing in yourself for the first time, like it just changes who you are as a person. And like, dude, I met a lot of cool people in there, and honestly got genuine value, even though I didn't make money. Like, even though I didn't make money, I was still happy about that decision because I gave myself a chance to do something. And then in March, or no, not March. This was February 22nd. Um, I actually had heard about sales, right? Remote sales, and for me, that sounded like it aligned a lot more with my personality than trading because you could just do it all day and just fucking grind. And that's like what kind of what I've always been about. Like literally, like I don't know if you guys ever played on those Minecraft prison servers where it's like it doesn't take skill, it's just brain dead. You just have to like sit there and mine all day. Like that's how my brain is wired. Like I just want to, even if it's not that difficult, I want to just sit there and do it all day and get like really good and just get like further ahead of everyone. So I thought it aligned well with my personality. I hopped on a call and like without hesitation, I just spent 5K on it because I realized spending money actually isn't that scary. I'm making a fuck ton of analogies now, but it's like when you like spar for the first time, like you realize you get hit and you're not just gonna fucking like disintegrate, right? Like it was easy for me to let go of that money because at the time I probably had like 15, 20K in my bank account. And I was like, dude, if I could spend this whole 20K and start making an additional 10K a month, like that would be worth it, right? So even if it like, I just need to set myself up to put myself in the best position. But anyway, so I joined that program back in February, and I landed a role as a appointment setter in late March. And already in that first month, the beauty of sales is like I was surrounded by a bunch of other people that were like right around my age and who were also like hungry and competitive and wanted to make more money, right? This really applies to all aspects of life. Like if you want to get better at like fighting, you'd surround yourself with a bunch of killers, or like if you want to get good at chess, you'd want to surround yourself with people that are really good at chess. So it's like me, I was like, okay, if I want to make money, like I'm now surrounded by a bunch of people who have invested in themselves, who are serious about changing their life and making more money. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of retards still, but it felt like a really good first step. So I started on this offer selling a pretty much make money online program in late March. So I took the sales skills that I've been learning for the past month, and now I was pretty much selling a coaching program. And I was an appointment setter from around late March all the way up until the end of July. During this time, I got like super close with the people on my team, and they pretty much became like, it was like a new circle of friends. Like when you're in high school, you have that like one circle of friends. Go to college, you get like new circle of friends. I mean, most of y'all watching this probably don't have any friends. No, I'm just kidding. But and then it was like, okay, now I joined this, and I have like a new group of friends who I really fuck with, and we're all like aligned on like a similar goal. So that was pretty cool. And then even from there, for up to this point, I'd spent 7K in total. I bought more one-on-one training, and where I'm at now, like worked my way up to a closer. And in this past year, from that like little 2K investment I made into trading, I've not only been able to like make more money than I have at my job as a software engineer, which I went to college for 4 years, got a master's degree in computer science for. I also found something I genuinely enjoy. Because like when you go to college, you pick some shit when you're like 18, not knowing if you're going to like it or not. Like, dude, I picked that bullshit off like a YouTube video. I hadn't really tried it or like liked coding really, honestly. I just did it because I heard it makes money. So anyway, I found something I really enjoyed with a bunch of chill ass people that I like being around, where I can make more money than my job. So yeah, pretty much just like changed my path. It's given me also just like not only like all those tangibles in terms of like connections, in terms of like money, in terms of finding something I enjoy, but it's also completely shifted my mindset, because the mindset that you need, like when you do something hard, like you start going to the gym for the first time and you're like consistent, or like I mentioned, like any sort of like physical sport or just any sport or anything like competitive and difficult, it transforms you and it changes who you are. And entrepreneurship is like very similar in that sense. Like I'm only a year in and I have a long way to go, but the amount I've learned and I've changed as a person, and the amount of overall certainty that I've gained in like myself and my decision making process, and honestly my ability to actually like lead and influence others, has skyrocketed. So if you're on the fence about investing into yourself, I would heavily recommend it, because ultimately, like, you don't, I don't know about, unless maybe like, I don't know, you have like $1,000 to your name and like you have a family of four to take care of. Like if you were in my situation, you pretty much have nothing to lose. The only thing that's in your way is just yourself. It's just like the own roadblocks that like you're putting up in your own mind that are telling you this might not work. Like I'm gonna get scammed. I don't know if you guys tell yourself that stuff, but that's just my personal story. That is how investing in a course has pretty much changed my life. Um, so yeah, I think that's really all I have to say, honestly. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just shoot me a message down in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
3 months ago, I was homeless, and now this is my view. If you shift your mindset and have the identity of the person that you want to be,
Yo, what the fuck are you doing on my balcony, brother?